right?
Yeah.
Now he comes, listen, I'm gonna take care of you. You don't have to go in the strip club no more. Hello everybody, welcome to Will Du Barbershop Talk, where I will do. Today we got Mr. Brown in the building,
Hey.
and my good friend Carla. Mr. Brown just came back from ATL, where he was down there for a couple weeks, and he experienced some things that we're gonna talk about.
Yes.
How was your visit down in ATL, bro?
Oh, wow. Yo, Will, man, I'm glad to be back. Well, one of the things I've experienced down in Atlanta, man, is I ran into a Ku Klux Klan rally in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Get out of here.
Yes, man. And I've never witnessed anything like that before in my life, especially living up here in the north.
Right.
Right? Where no one's toting, just carrying guns in the street openly like that.
Right.
And to see the racial tension that's in the air so thick down there like that.
Right.
You know, it's like you don't see that up here in the north like that.
Right.
You know, so for me being from a northerner and then going to the south and seeing how like the tension is in the air between blacks and whites and how the whole atmosphere is different.
Right.
Than up here in the north. You know, that was an experience of its own.
Right.
So as I'm leaving my daughter's house, a friend of mine came and got me. We're going back to our house, right? We ride into the Ku Klux Klan rally.
Right.
They out there with shotguns, AR-15s, assault rifles,
Get out of here.
all type of automatic weapons.
Now, did they had the sheets on and all that?
No, there's no more sheets to the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, all right.
They don't even care about no sheets no more.
Right.
Because they got, it's like they got authorization to just walk around with guns
right.
and just display the type of attitude they want to display towards blacks.
Right.
And to see that, man, is something really frightening and amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now I wouldn't mind if I had my gun and they got their gun.
Right.
Then I got something to fire back at them. But to walk into this area or drive into this area and you don't have no gun at all,
right.
And to see white people in the middle of the street yelling and screaming about how, you know, white power and all this stuff like that, and with guns, with assault rifles and everything.
Right.
And then to have black people across the street,
right,
yelling back at them with their guns.
Right.
But the blacks ain't got no guns down there too. They had guns down there also.
Really?
Yeah, and it was like they was on one side of the street, the Ku Klux Klan on the other side of the street, and they yelling back and forth. And all the tickles for one person to fire a shot.
Right.
One shot fired.
Or a car going by.
Or a car going by. Pow pow. Backfired.
Yeah, backfiring or something.
They would have thought somebody
shooting,
and that would have triggered everything off.
Right.
You know, there would have been a bunch of dead bodies out there.
Wow.
You know? But to drive into that and see that like that, you know, and to see people scared like that, and to see them have so much bitterness around the world like that, man.
Right.
You know, you would think that you was in another country somewhere.
Really?
You know, and especially coming from New York and then going to Georgia.
Right.
That's not going on up here in New York like that.
Yeah.
You know? And to see the hatred that people have for each other, you know, it's a real sad thing.
Right.
You know, bad enough we're dealing with a coronavirus, it's this COVID-19 thing.
Exactly.
You know?
And people still got time to.
Yeah, and that's even making people even more bitter.
Right.
You know, the businesses are not generating like they're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
People are not being financially stable like they're supposed to.
Right.
And so this builds up more anger. And then on top of that, you hate a person because of their color or their ethnic background, whatever like that. You know, that's even build up more anger. You know, everybody is like, and this is around the whole America like this.
Right. Somebody left a comment and wanted me to discuss this subject. Let me see now what the subject was about. And I'm always telling people to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And somebody left this comment. What's a real man's role in a relationship? Should they go get the oil change without their women asking them to do it? What about pumping the gas? Now I'm taking that the person means if the male is in the car, should the male get out and pump the gas? Correct? How do you feel about a woman making more money than you? And what about compromising in a relationship? So, how do you feel about if you're married, let's say, and you know your wife's car, your wife's car needs to get the oil change, and you take it upon yourself to, you know, go get the oil change. Do you think she should ask you to go get the oil change, or should you just take it upon yourself to do it? I know you're enjoying the video, but I have my friend here, Carla, and I did ask people to come in so we could promote their businesses and such, and you know, get them on my channel. So we have Carla here. What business are you into, Carla?
Hi. Well, currently my girlfriend and I, Jennifer, we are starting up a sex toy business, and the name of the business is Love My Meow. Like that cat, right? Nice.
Love My Meow.
Yes.
Wow, that sounds very good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the name. The name is
Salivating already, huh?
yeah, it's good. Love My Meow.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it, like chocolates or?
Well, it's actually everything is male toys, you know, for man, woman, everyone, you know. It's not exclusive to ladies only. If a man comes in and he wants something for his partner, meeting a male, you know, it's there for him also. He wants the blow-up dolls, you know, stuff like that. When his girl isn't home, he can, you know, take it away.
Right. Okay. So what about smell goods and
Yeah,
oils?
we have oils, massages, we have games, you know, lollipops, whatever it is, all those things that comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna stay featured on one thing. We're gonna try to expand it in the whole area of
Broad area.
Yeah, of where, you know, sex fetish, and you know, but some people have a fetish, so we can do certain things, the whips and the chains, and you know, stuff like that.
Whips and chains. You guys have a website?
Yes, we're currently working on the website right now because the person that's doing the logo isn't completely finished with it yet. She's doing a few enhancements to it. And once that is up and running, we're going to do online retail. You know, we're going to hold a few parties. And, you know, because we want to do the opening, the grand opening November. Because the start of the business is November 1st, so we want to try to get a party in like the weekend before.
Okay. Look forward to Carla. What's the name again?
The store. And Jennifer.
Carla and Jennifer.
With Love My Meow.
Love My Meow. Coming soon. November. Right around the corner, guys. So look out for that.
Well, I think that's like a two-part thing, because if I don't know that her all needs change, and she tells me they need change, I'll go do it for her.
Right.
You know? And I think, me personally, in my own personal opinion, I think that a man and whether you are married or just working with a girlfriend, whatever it is, you know, that's your significant other. I think that you should be close together. I think that the closer you are together with that person,
The type of bond.
the type of bond, the better you all would understand each other.
Right.
Because you can't cuddle with everybody at night. You know, and I love cuddling. You know, cuddling is a very nice thing.
Of course.
It's good.
Everybody loves cuddling.
I love going to bed with my woman in peace at night, and I love waking up at peace in the morning.
Peace in the morning,
You know,
peace at night is a big thing.
Yes, a peaceful state of mind goes a long ways in a relationship. Because when you don't have that peaceful state of mind, and there's always a discrepancy there, there's always a problem there, and you're talking to each other all nasty and anything, that's not going to work. There's nothing I want to do for the woman I go to bed with every night, and wake up with every morning. You know, there's nothing I want to do for her, but I want her to feel that strength and that
Of course.
that manly thing about me. I want her to know that she has a man in her life.
Right.
I want her to,
It's not even being a sucker.
nah, that ain't being a sucker. That's being in love.
That's being in love, and that's taking care of your woman.
Business, yep.
The way you should.
That's right.
You
That's
know,
right. And it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and you should, if the oil needs to get changed, you should take the car to the shop, get the oil changed. You know why?
Yes.
Because first of all, when women go to the car shop, they treat a woman totally different.
Yes, they will.
They're gonna rob her. They're gonna tell her she need A, B, and C.
And she may not need it.
As to where if you go, you're gonna get the oil change. They might tell you, you know, your fluid's a little low, this, that, and the other.
Right.
But when she goes, they're gonna tell her she needs windshield wipers. She needs to get the transmission
They're gonna tighten up
flushed
this and loosen up
and
that.
flush the motor. This is gonna cost extra. She'll walk out of there spending like $150 just to go get the oil done.
Right.
Not
You know?
all women, come on.
And we're not talking about all women.
Not all women. Not all
See, that's why we can't have you here. We're not talking about all women.
I mean, you have women
We're
that,
talking about our significant others.
right.
So we're not talking about all women in general. Some women know how to handle their business
Exactly.
when they go out. They know what to do, what to look for. They're not gonna let nobody take advantage of them.
Exactly.
All right? And that's a woman that's, I guess, intertwined into doing a lot of things for herself.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
So we're not talking about all women. We're talking about our significant other
Right.
and why we would want to take the car to the shop.
Right.
Okay?
And I think it's a beautiful thing for a man to do for his woman, and for a man to protect his woman, to be a protector of his woman,
Supposed to be.
and holding her hand walking down the street. I love holding my lady hand walking down the street.
She's supposed to feel safe.
You know, she's supposed to be safe around me.
Exactly. She's
At all
supposed to feel
times.
safe around
You know,
you at all times.
Yep. And I love that about being with a woman. You know, but I also want her to have my back too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her to to belittle me in no kind of way. I don't want her to have a doubt about me in any kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want to be accused of anything. You know, I don't want her throwing away my clothes when she get mad, and cutting up my stuff when she get mad. And come on, that ain't no good.
Right.
You know, and a lot of women does do that in their way of getting back at a man.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the way to get back at me. You can talk to me. I am reachable.
Do you have a comment, Carla?
No, because if we start.
Yeah, I don't need anybody throwing away my stuff. I like the things I have. I like the clothes I buy. You know, and I'm not gonna throw away nobody else's stuff. I'm not gonna throw away her stuff.
Of course. This. Come on, man. That's, when you're throwing away stuff like that, that's childish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To go in somebody's closet and throw away whatever. If you don't want him there no more, just say, listen, I don't want you here no more. And you guys are supposed to be able to just walk away from that. You know, and that's another thing that I have a problem with. When people say, oh, they love you, they love you. If y'all fighting like that after y'all break up,
Right.
that wasn't love in the first place.
Exactly.
Because love is not like that. Love should be peaceful. Y'all, it didn't work out.
Right.
At the end of the day, it didn't work out. So why do you want to make his life hell? Why do you want to make her life hell?
Exactly.
Come on, man. That's not love. That means that person probably never loved you in the first place.
Right.
You know, if they want ill intent or they want to hurt you, they want you to go down. No. All right. So Carla, do you think if you're riding in the car with your husband and you pull up at a gas station, do you think he should get out and pump the gas for you?
No, I don't care who pump it as long as the car get gas. I don't care who pump it.
It's that simple, people. See? She don't even care who pump it.
I don't
As
care.
long as the car gets gas.
But I know he's going to pay. So I don't care who pump it.
But see, now she expects him to pay for the gas.
I know he's going to pay, but I don't care who pump it.
But if he ain't got no money.
He don't got money. Or he ain't gonna pull it at no gas station.
All right, so next question now. Do you, what was the next question she asked? Next question was, how do you feel about a woman making more money than you?
I don't have a problem with a woman making more money than me, because that's only going to help.
Right.
With her making more money than me.
Exactly.
If I make $30,000 a year and she makes $100,000 a year, well, that's just $130,000 together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And we can figure things out and work things out. And I'm not going to spend up all her money because she makes more money than me.
Right.
And I hope she don't just try to spend up my little bit.
Right. Of course, I think there should be a balance.
It'll be a balance there.
Should be a balance on what bills need to be paid, this, that, and the other.
Exactly.
If we're gonna use maybe my whole $30,000 to, do whatever, and then we'll use your whatever to hang out, shop,
on trips, something like that.
yeah, and stuff like that. I think, listen, in this world that we're living in, a lot of women make more money than men.
Men nowadays.
And nowadays.
But one thing I learned about women,
if you get a woman that's going to be throwing it in your face all the time, you know, like making you feel less than or making you feel bad.
And that's what America done to a lot of women.
You know, then that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of
you
women
do have some people that, well, I only got it because you can't afford it.
Yeah, but that's like from the highest level to the lowest level. When you make people feel bad, it's no good at all. Whether you're rich or poor, whether you're both eating at a garbage can together, you try to make a person feel bad because he ate more out of the garbage can than you did, and she ate more. You know, that's no good feeling.
Right.
And whether you both living in mansions together and you making her feel bad and she making you feel bad because one of the more breadwinner than the other, that's no good neither.
Exactly.
You know, it's no good to create a type of feeling like that in anybody's heart.
Shouldn't be no tension like that.
Right, it shouldn't be none of that at all. You know, and if it's the money thing, if it is a money thing, it's stipulate what you want. Well, I want you're getting this amount of money, I'm getting this amount of money, so we're only going to spend this right here. Or say what you're going to do. Don't make a person feel bad. Or make a person feel less than because they make less money than you. You know,
because you know what? He might be down now.
Yeah.
And 2 months from now, he might be up.
Yes.
3 months from now,
Yes.
up. 4 months, up.
Yes.
And then what? You know what? Then you riding his coattail, right?
And one thing I seen, like they say, like somebody made a song about you can't raise no man, right? And who made that? That's who made that song?
Mary J?
I didn't know who made it.
How do you feel if you make more than your husband?
I'm good with that. You know, I don't see a problem. The problem will have to come from him. I don't see a problem.
And then the problem would, sometimes the problem will come from them.
Yeah, because then he might get in a depression state, you know.
Right.
Some
Well,
people do that.
like I said, I only see a problem coming from him if the person is, you know, knocking him and disrespecting him.
Making him feel less,
You know, because you got a lot of women that make a lot more money
Yeah, but
and they treat their husbands like kings.
But
You know?
but some man just doesn't have that sort of confidence that, you know, for
self-esteem,
that self-esteem to go around.
Right. A lot of, especially a lot of black men.
Yeah.
A lot of black men, they don't have
that
that incentive about themselves.
Yeah.
Feeling good about themselves, even if they ain't got no money.
And that's why they, in turn, when their women make more than them, that's why they're getting in such a mood that they go out there and do what they gotta do.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
But that should put the
Like
battery.
they're hurting, like they think they're hurting the woman by doing whatever they gotta do.
What do you mean, as far as what, cheating and stuff like that?
Because that puts them in that mood, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That world where she may, like, you know, I don't
She's
care.
gonna kick me out or something.
Let me just do what I gotta do.
Right.
You know? So,
But what I'm saying is that with a situation like that, if you're dealing with a woman that makes more money than you, then that should put the battery in your back to go out there and
Do better.
do better.
that might
You know what I'm saying?
For some people. Some people might just want
to
to
get the grind, to get the grind on.
Yeah, but some
Yeah,
of
you
them,
know?
I just said, you know, in your show, you said, well, there's the people that,
Yes.
that's where that comes in. No,
Well,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna live out.
Exactly.
You do have lazy men.
Yeah.
You do have lazy men.
So now, I had a person ask a question about compromising in relationships. Now, do you think it's a problem with compromising in a relationship? Carla?
I really don't think it's a problem with compromising because it gets to, for a relationship to work, right? And for all the years that I've known this guy, right? In all the relationships I've known him to have, he has always compromised. Always been this person to make that compromising every single time. And you know, it worked a couple of weeks, couple of months, and then it goes back to the same thing as if he never tried. So it's a two-way street.
Yep.
But you know, it can't work if it's one person doing all the compromising. And you know, I've known him for quite some time now, you know, and I've always told him, stop this. You gotta stop. You know, let them go.
She gets on me.
Let them go.
Yep, she gets on me. But yeah,
And
compromise.
he does too much for them. He does too much for his women. Because in the end, they all leave him. You know what I'm saying?
They don't leave me. I kick them to the curb. All right. But on another note, Well, compromising, right? If I don't think it's depends on what you're compromising on.
Right.
First of all, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if it's something that she is like dead on, you know what I'm saying? It could be something that's wrong for you, you know? And it could be like health-wise, you know what I'm saying? She wants you to take your pills that you stopped taking, or, you know what I'm saying? And we have our reasons as men. We want to be like, yo, I don't need to go to the doctor. I don't need to take them pills. I'm going to beat this. You know what I'm saying? And actually, she's trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? And better you. You know what I'm saying? She wants you to be around. That's why she's, you know what I'm saying? Talking to you and trying to get you to, you know, take your medication and stuff. I'm just using medication as a, you know.
Yeah.
Because he's
Well,
resistant.
Right.
What she say?
Because he suffers from depression.
Now, compromise.
Go ahead.
A lot of things, compromise. Like you said, it depends on what it is you're compromising about.
Right.
Right? Because certain things I'm not going to compromise about. You know, and there's certain things I'm gonna have to compromise about.
Right.
Just to keep my relationship going working. But at least let's talk about it first. So you know my do's and don'ts.
Right.
You know my strengths and my weaknesses. You know, and there's things I wouldn't want her to compromise about. So you think she may not. I mean, even if it comes to snoring.
Right.
In bed at night.
Right.
You know, somebody got to be like, you snore too loud, or you know, something. You know, what can you do about that?
Right.
What can you do about that? You know what I'm saying?
There's no really compromise.
Right. There's certain things that
You know, you got to deal with it.
Or what about certain eating habits? You know, or certain things that we do like to eat and we don't like to eat. You know, like because you gonna chew my head off. And I like to eat a slice of cake after my dinner. All of you know it ain't no good for me, but hey,
Right.
come on, that's what I
Well,
like.
it depends. It depends now. Now, if you're diabetic,
Nah, yeah,
you're not supposed to be having that
Yeah,
cake.
that's what that cake. Then she supposed to you let you have it.
Then, like I said,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? As long as compromising is good. As
Right.
long as you know she got your back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what it
And
is.
she's not trying to change you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? She's trying to help you. You know, you gotta. It's a thin line sometimes. Now, in a certain relationships now, compromise. Now, say that you wanted her to change something, and she changed, right? And now she's coming at you because she wants you to change something.
But then I look at it like this here. If it's something that's reasonable in changing, that I can change, that I would like to change, I know I need change within myself.
Right.
You know, but then you have some women that I look at. I've been in a relationship before. Where is that? Me personally, I've done a whole 360 change in my life. From living the street life to what I'm doing right now.
But
right?
see now,
And then I had
you gotta want to change.
right. You gotta want to change. But then what about when you meet somebody that don't want to accept the changes that you made in your life? And want to see you still hanging on the boulevards. Want to see you still going back and forth,
Then
doing
that's not-
something wrong.
That's not the
And,
person
you know,
that's in your corner.
yeah, you know that ain't no good.
You know? That's not a
They rather
person that's
accept
in your
you. They
corner.
rather accept seeing you doing something wrong and getting in trouble and going back and forth to jail and acting up.
Yeah.
Than to see you change to be a better person in your
Yeah.
life.
See, that person wants you to be needy.
Yeah, they want you to be
That's the difference.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
But not crossing, but just know when he asks you if you got to have a woman and she changed something for herself,
Right.
and then if she wants you to change something about yourself, no.
Will I change it?
Yeah, you didn't answer that question.
Yes, I would. I would change it, especially if she changed something. If I love relationships, I love marriage. I'm telling you, marriage is a beautiful thing. Being in a relationship with somebody that y'all love each other is a beautiful thing. You know, I mean that's a peace of mind and everything. And if she changed something about herself for me, and she asked me to change something about myself for her, I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna definitely do it. You know, because I see that she got my back and I'm gonna have her back. You know, but it ain't gonna just be me changing anything about me. You ain't changing nothing about yourself.
Exactly.
You know, that ain't gonna work.
Sometimes it's one-sided. They want you to
Yeah.
make all the changes, but they ain't changing nothing. You know?
Yeah, it ain't no good.
It's a two-way street, people. You know, you take the time to make the change. He might take the time to make the change, and you guys can work it out. It's communication. It's called communication. If somebody asks you to make a change, or if
I would if it's reasonable. If it's reasonable.
Yeah.
But if it's not reasonable, I ain't gonna do it. I don't care who you are. And if it doesn't make me happy, I ain't gonna change. Because I ain't gonna change and you be happy and I ain't happy. Shit doesn't work out.
right. But if they break it down to you and they tell you, they explain to you like why they want you to do this and why they want you to do that, and if it makes sense to you, would you consider changing?
Well, it all depends too, again, if you came and found me that way, it's just like if a guy go to a strip club, meet a girl in a strip club, and I marry her.
But
right?
let's say
Now, after he meets her, he wants her out the strip club and change.
Right.
Nigga, you met her in the strip club.
Exactly.
well,
That's a change here that I might not be willing to compromise.
right.
Right? So
But now, like I said, now he met her in the strip club, right? That's a good topic.
That is.
He met her in the strip club, right?
Yeah.
He makes a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
Now he comes, listen, I'm gonna take care of you, right? So, do you think she should change? I think she ain't gotta be in a strip club no more. He's
Yeah.
making enough money for both of them.
Yeah. I think
So
she should
now,
change.
if she wants to
Still
still
dance.
be in the strip club,
that's something she loves. It's an art.
it's not no art.
It's an art. You see those girls on the poles? That is an art.
Yeah, they
That's an art.
some of them practice that there. And they,
That's
I
an art.
understand that. I understand
and
that,
some
but
of them, some of them really enjoy
see,
dancing like
That's
what
an
I'm
art.
saying is he don't want her stripping no more.
Okay,
Right?
but,
So
yes, but I love
it's-
it. I
it's-
love
it's-
it.
it's-
You know, it brings, it might give
it's-
her a kind of a stress relief kind of thing,
Right,
you know?
that may be her piece.
That might be her
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
And I know you can take care of me, right?
Right. But there's no need for her to
no,
be in
it doesn't matter that.
she's
This
showing her
is-
body. She's
okay.
naked. He doesn't want that anymore.
All right, but
But
you
he
and
met up
everybody
showing her
already
body.
seen it already.
Right, he
What
met
I'm
up and showing her body.
Yes.
See, but
I'm a
this
different
is the
type of
point.
guy. Now, I would, in my
We already
situation,
know you a different type
oh
of guy.
yeah, keep dancing, honey, okay?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll be there to pick you up at
Exactly.
night. Keep on dancing, baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that's what you like.
Do your
Because
thing.
if that gives her a peace of mind. You know what
Because
I'm
look,
saying?
you know, at the end of the day, she knows her time to strip during the pause is limited. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? It's limited. Come on.
Right.
You gonna take that away from her?
No, I wouldn't take that. If she didn't enjoy doing that, and I like strippers. I like sexy girls. I like sexy women. I like girls that dance naked. You can dance naked around the house if you want to. I won't mind. These are things that I like. I like stuff like
This
that.
is Will Du
You know?
signing off. Like, comment, subscribe.
Peace.
Thank you for watching. Love is love.